Okay, greetings viewers. My name is Mtungas Komoza. So today we want to get to know one of our PhD student, Dr. Ofosu, who's graduating with his PhD tomorrow at DUT. Dr. Ofosu, how are you, sir?
I'm fine by God's grace, and you too.
I'm going to
It's all good.
Yeah. So, what does the word Ofosu mean?
Ofosu means in Ghana. I'm from Ghana anyway, so each name in Ghana has a meaning. Yeah. So my name Ofosu was named after my grandfather. Yeah. So my grandfather was very kind. So Ofosu actually means kindness.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tomorrow you'll be graduating with the PhD. So how do you feel about that?
I'm feel so excited. Look at the journey, how we started, and tomorrow, all said and done, we are going to be graduated with PhD. I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, and can you please maybe give us the context and background of the study?
That's fine. Actually, the topic that I researched into is critical factors affecting financial governance strategies of the technical universities in Ghana. So how I started the study, the context is that technical universities in Ghana are facing financial challenges. For instance, government allocation or budgetary allocation to technical universities is declining. For instance, total revenue accruing to the technical universities from government is around 44%. So the technical universities are required to find out some revenue to shop up the gap. Around 66%. So the problem is that whilst government revenue is declining, what are the strategies that government should put in place, or the management of these technical universities should put in place in order to ensure that they are able to ensure financial sustainability? So that has been the background of my study. And looking at that, there are other critical factors that are affecting the financial governance strategies. We have the internal factors and external factors. So I research into that and also make a recommendation as to how these technical universities will be able to generate revenue, but the strategies and innovative ways that they can raise revenue to bridge the gap between government funding and that of other source of revenue accruing to government.
Okay, so before we get into the findings and recommendation, what sort of methodology that you like doctor and say was that then maybe to just stay sorry.
Looking at the nature of my work, I actually use mixed method, which is made up of the quantitative study and the qualitative study that's actually used. The quantitative study actually identified the relationship between financial governance and growth of the technical universities. And regarding the qualitative, I actually identified the strategies that the management of these TUs should be able to put in place in order to ensure that there is enough revenue for the growth of the technical universities. So I actually adopted mixed method for the study.
So let's say when you are conducting the question study, then asked is something that will contribute to the board of evaluation. So how does we study contribute to the board of evaluation?
Regarding the financial governance strategies that I actually research into, there are, as I said earlier, there are a lot of challenges facing the technical universities. One of the internal factors that I identified regarding the study was the management competence of the technical universities. The risk management issues also affect the technical universities. And regarding the external factors, I identified that there are economic and political decisions that affect the financial governance. So what this study is contributing to knowledge is that at the end of the day, institution of higher learning will be able to make reference to my study as to how they can benchmark the strategies that they can also put in place to ensure growth of revenue and sustainability of finances of the technical investors. And there is also recommendations regarding effective internal control systems that must be put in place, and risk management, that if higher education are able to comply with this recommendation, in fact, it will lead to growth of technical investment in terms of financial sustainability.
I think so. So you've actually answered my next question.
All right, that's
recommendation. So what sort of findings did you get after conducting your data and
yeah, so regarding the quantitative study, I identified that there is a positive, significant relationship between leadership and growth of the technical investors. So if technical investors are required to ensure financial sustainability, then leadership is very, very important. Because when you put up effective leadership, it will lead to growth of the technical investors that will actually affect the financial sustainability of the technical investors. Actually, currently I am Deputy Director of Audit at Takoradi Technical University in Ghana. So I believe that going forward, after graduating, I'll be in a position to help my institution to grow. And I also take part-time studies and part-time lecturing. So regarding this research, in fact, DUT lectures are very good. And I've learned a lot from them, especially my supervisor, who is Dr. Likenya. He actually supervised me very well. And I've taken that knowledge. I'm going to impart this knowledge on my students that I also teach. And I believe that going forward, what I've learned, I'll also be able to impart on them. So I'm very grateful to management of Takoradi Technical University and that of DUT for giving us the opportunity to study with them. And I believe that what they have imparted on us, they're also going to impart on our students and will help us to grow. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.